read on Christopher Preciado and his connection to the Savannah and Matthew case. So everything I say is alleged. We're gonna jump right in as usual. Yeah. So if you guys have watched my other videos, I kept picking up something strongly about religion, or Santeria or something in that space. I kept picking up strongly, and while I don't really think that has anything to do with the case. I will look into it. But now we have these rumors. Well, I don't want to say rumors because allegedly it came from, I think it was Matthew's mother's Facebook, claiming that a cult is pretty much stalking her. So I think that could be a part of why that popped up, but and it could just be showing some validity to my reading. So anyway, you guys, let's just look at Christopher Preciado's current general energy. Christopher Preciado's current general energy. What's going on through Christopher's head? What's going on with Christopher Preciado? Christopher Preciado. Okay. So there's a lot of panic, a lot of confusion. Damn, I'm not getting a whole lot. So he's also going back and forth in his mind as whether or not he can trust his family. So again, he's going back and forth between being happy, if you will, and fearful. So that is what I am picking up so far. And let's go ahead. Everything I say is alleged, right? I could be spot on picking up rumors, or I could be off. But I feel like the mother could be cooperating with the police, right? And I'm almost feeling like she is going to get released, maybe, but we'll look more into that when we look at her spread. So we only got two cards. Let's just jump into it. The Tower and Seven of Cups. Why the Tower for Christopher's general thoughts and feelings right now, his current energy. Tell me about that Tower. Give me a couple more. And one more. One more. Okay. His energies and thoughts seem kind of unrealistic. So I'm getting a vibe of him back and forth being interviewed. Yeah, so I see him being interviewed by the police like multiple times, and he feels overwhelmed and tired. But yeah, so he's like going over it over and over again. And I feel like the police could be catching him up in lies because now things seem really confusing. So he's going over and over again, but then like things are not adding up. Excuse me. Tell me about that. Yeah. Okay. And then of course there's a realization of what did I get myself into type of energy. It feels like a bit of delusion in terms of like, I'm gonna get out of this, it's not gonna be that bad. Or let's see. So yeah, again, I feel like, at the very least, his last few interviews with the police have are not adding up. What he's telling them as they go over it again and again. So I feel like they're putting more pressure on him. And so again, like there at every moment there's this crossroads of like, do I just tell the truth and get this over with, or do I just stand my ground? So let's look a little bit more into his current energy. But like I said last time, on the first reading, I didn't see a whole lot more information coming out other than like people doing their own investigation online and everything. So at the end, we'll see what, if that changes, if we get more information. Anything else? Yeah, so again, a fiery climax approaches. Nothing is yet set in stone. Look at the bigger picture, and the energy is gaining momentum. I believe they already got a court date set. Confidence is your key to success. So I feel like he's leaning. Your hard work is paying off on the back. I feel like he is leaning towards like standing his ground, trying to tough it out. I don't even really know like what that means in this situation, specifically since he so-called admitted it, right? But we're gonna go deeper and hopefully this starts to make sense. Not that it really needs to. It is what it is. I wasn't there. I don't know all the details, so it don't have to really make sense to me. But eventually it will. All right, so why did Christopher Preciado unalive Savannah and Matthew? What was his motive? His honest, genuine motive for unaliving Savannah Soto and Matthew Guerra? Why did Christopher attack Matthew and Savannah? Why did Christopher attack Matthew and Savannah? What's the truth? Why did Christopher attack Matthew and Savannah? Okay. Let's see. Thought something flipped over. Guess not. All right. I wonder if that's his personality, where he's like, he doesn't say a whole lot. He kind of gets to the point. Like, so I'm not getting like a whole lot of talking when I'm looking into his energy. All right, so it's definitely showing me some type of revenge here with justice. We got the devil here with the magician, and so I would say drugs, right, too. But again, like I previously stated, I feel like that's just a part of it. It's staging. I don't feel like that was really what it was about, but we're gonna see. But I feel like it is wanting what they have, what Matthew has. That's a part of it. Okay. Let's just go ahead and clarify. Okay, tell me about this here. Again, it's coming up as something that happened in the past. Again, this is about wanting what someone else has. Look at that. And again, it keeps coming up like separating. And then right in the middle, we had a Queen of Swords. So like some type of connection was cut. Somebody feels wronged. And almost again, like somebody's hands was tied. Like they had to do it. And this could be just his perception, right? Because again, I have the Justice and the Hangman in my hand. So give me one more for that Ace of Wands. We got Five of Swords. Again, like I said, there's more people involved, I feel like. Why the Queen of Swords? Look at that. Both of these cards represent family, and this also represents money, right? Tell me about the Queen of Swords, the Tower. Queen of Swords again. One more. Back and forth. Indecision. So this could indicate some beef brewing. And this is supposed to be about why Christopher did what he did. So again, I'm seeing something from the past that somebody feel like, either this is somebody he already had a connection with that is also connected to Christopher, or it could be just something that happened between Christopher and Matthew, right? Where somebody felt like they were done wrong, okay? And then we have some type of cutoff, and we have some communication back and forth. And this could be about debts owed. See, again, this guarded energy against the connection, this guarded energy that I'm done. And so in the previous readings, I kept picking up like this is somebody that no longer wanted to be invested in a relationship, whether it's romantic, whether it's business. We're going to go ahead and keep looking. Tell me about justice. Why the justice card? Okay. This is about heartbreak. And so I guess further along in the investigation, we'll figure out if Christopher and Matthew actually had some type of connection, whether they knew each other, if they had beef, or whatever the case is. But like I always say, when the Three of Swords come up, this is not, you don't consider a Three of Swords from a motherfucker you don't know. A motherfucker you don't know don't have no loyalty to you, and nor do you expect loyalty from somebody that you really don't know. So this was a betrayal. Like, again, that Six of Cups, that's familiarity, no matter how you slice it. This is a betrayal. So again, we'll find out if they really have a connection or if this was done on behalf of somebody else. So let's see if we can get anything else for this justice card. God damn it. Okay. So again, I'm seeing some threats being thrown. I'm seeing an argument, and somebody's unwilling to come to a middle ground or do the so-called right thing. And so a judgment call was made like, okay, this is what it is. This is what we're going to do. Ten of Wands, Ace of Wands again. Okay. Anything else? Yeah, because somebody wanted to be independent. Somebody wanted to set their self aside for something. Somebody wanted to leave something. In the previous reading, we got what if Matthew was trying to leave the lifestyle, okay? That could be a part of that. And then what was this? Ace of Cups. All right. So let's do this one for one more clarifier, and then we'll move on to the next question. If y'all still here, please do hit that like button. I appreciate it very much. If there's any specific questions you'd like me to ask on an update in the near future, please put it in the comments. Tell me more about why Christopher unalived Matthew and Savannah. Okay, self-esteem. We have surrender is what we ended on, and death, okay? And other ones, okay, self-esteem, growth, and happiness. Like I said, Christopher wanted what Matthew and or Savannah had, okay? This will make him feel better. That will go into ego and pride and feeling like the person that you want to be. So say for instance, if Christopher is a very quiet, subtle person for the most part, or he gets looked over or don't get the respect that he think he deserved, that would play on his self-esteem, right? He wanted to grow from the person that he viewed himself as, other people viewed him as to somebody he feel like would warrant and receive respect, and that would make him so-called happy, right? So I feel like it's a few different whys going on here. um let's do one more. And like I said, with that energy of feeling like the my hands are tied, I have to do it type of thing, that goes with that surrender energy. That's what I feel. Oh shoot, how do these cards get over here? All right, let's put those there. Okay. Tell me a little bit more of why Christopher unalived Savannah and Matthew, please, and thank you. Okay. Intensification on top and feminine on bottom. Candles, dedication, and healer. So I keep feeling like that religion stuff. I keep feeling like that's, maybe the people that are involved in this case, the victims and the perpetrators have similar beliefs or something. But also, it's like to make a situation whole again. So, for as an example, when you get in a car accident, you know, and you mess up somebody's vehicle or vice versa, they use the term make whole quite often. So it's kind of like that as an example. Like, oh, you messed up, so you need to make sure that you fix what you messed up type of energy. And again, this could be towards Matthew and Savannah. So again, it's trying to like to heal a situation. All right, let's get these up. Okay, show me the process or how Christopher got to where he decided he was going to commit this act. Tell me what was going on in his head, any conversations he had. Show me the moments leading up to, before and leading up to Christopher making a decision to unalive Matthew and Savannah. What was going on? Okay, we have the Seven of Swords here. So again, he could have been watching him. And then we have this Emperor energy as well. And we have this Queen of Cups, King of Wands energy that kept showing up in the previous readings. That's where we stopped off at. We also have the King of Cups. Tell me more about when he decided. Show me the days leading up to. Okay. Eight of Wands, the final card that came out. On top, you have the Five of Cups, Two of Cups, the Hangman, Six of Cups. Back, Ace of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, King of Pentacles. So, and my perception could be off a little bit, but unless Christopher and Matthew and or Savannah was romantically involved, I would say that somebody else is involved here. So let's go ahead and clarify. Why the Seven of Swords? What is this representing for when Christopher decided he was going to unalive Savannah and Matthew? Why the Seven of Swords? Six of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. So this looks like Okay, this could be him scouting, watching them, stalking, and waiting for an opportunity to do this. Okay, or this could be some other familiar person offering the opportunity to Christopher. Give me one more for that. Seven of Swords. One more. One more for the Seven of Swords. The Emperor again. I keep feeling like there's another connection here. Um, I feel like the drug thing was a trap. Why do we have the Emperor twice? Why the Emperor twice? Five of Cups, Ace of Swords. So, this Emperor found out some type of truth that made him upset. Okay? We ended with the Queen of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. On the back is Justice, Queen of Swords, Eight of Wands. So again, this makes me feel like he was hired. Why the King of Cups? Why the King of Cups? Tell me more. Temperance, Lovers, Six of Swords. Somebody, okay. I just feel like I'm repeating myself at this point. Somebody decided it was time for them to go, for them to feel better, or for things to be better. Why the Eight of Wands? So again, there was a plan put in place. There's some monetary gain here. Why the Eight of Wands? Judgment. Hermit, Ace of Wands, Knight of Cups. Anything else before we move on? Ended up with Justice. Let's use this deck. Discipline, peace, acceptance, balance, honesty. So it feels like either he or him and other people decided that based off of what Matthew and Savannah did or did not do, they needed to be disciplined so that there could be peace. And Christopher accepted this task. So whether he tasked himself with it or somebody else tasked him with it. Let us do this one real quick, y'all. And then we'll move on. See what else we can ask, what else we should ask. Just one or two, please. And thank you more about when Christopher decided. Okay, we got one. This is also making me feel like this was him kind of trying to make his mark. Again, with that self-esteem, wanting to be in a different position, have some type of power. This was kind of him making his mark. Yeah, and again, I feel like he was watching and stalking them. Okay, so let's get these up. Show me the relationship between Matthew, Christopher, and Savannah. Okay, so show me the energy between Savannah and Matthew towards Christopher, and Christopher towards Savannah and Matthew before this incident took place. How did Christopher, Matthew, and Savannah know each other? Show me any other interactions they maybe had previously. Show me how they felt about each other before this incident took place. Show me the relationship between Matthew and Christopher before this happened. How did they feel about each other? How did Savannah and Matthew feel about Christopher before this happened? How did Christopher feel about Savannah and Matthew before this happened? Okay. Let's go ahead and just jump into this clarification. Okay, show me this. Okay, we've all probably heard thus far that there were interactions on the internet in some way, shape, or form prior to this. And again, and also it could just be him looking them up or just looking at them, whatever, on the internet, but also just stalking in general. I feel like it's some younger energies here at play as well as some older ones. But right now it's showing me some younger children, younger than possibly Savannah and Matthew and Christopher. And it's like he was studying them. Okay, so I'm not seeing any like negative energy here. Excuse me. Again, it's showing me somebody wanted to separate themselves from some type of organization, some type of group. And again, it's connected to work. And it seems like somebody was eager here to prove themselves so they could be a part of some type of foundation and or so they can feel good about themselves. Haven't used this deck in a long time. Let's do this one. And it kind of makes me feel like Savannah and Matthew had like a small circle. So it wasn't like super easy to like be around them. Like again, other than like maybe posing to buy drugs or whatever. Tell me more about how these two sides felt about each other before this happened. The waiting game, rest and rejuvenate, financial material changes, conflict defeat with authority, which is like the emperor. So again, this is studying somebody and waiting for this, the right moment. Now, again, I don't feel like, let's just ask this. Did Christopher know Matthew before this incident occurred? I cracked the deck. There's a 10 of wands, but let's see what actually comes out. Did Christopher know Matthew and Savannah before he unalived them? Or did he personally know them? Whether they did some transactions together, they were friends, or anything like that before he unalived them. Did Christopher know Savannah and Matthew? Did Christopher know Savannah and Matthew? Okay. So I'm getting yes, but not like personally. So let me clarify this to see what we got here. Okay. Maybe this is a no. If they did have some transactions and interactions before he unalived them, it was specifically to get in, if you will, to to create some familiarity, so there could be somewhat of trust, I suppose. But tell me about the death card. What a death card. Yeah, I just feel like they didn't know each other. It's possible they had a couple transactions, but like I said, it was for a sole purpose to like infiltrate. Okay. Let's do this one. Tell me more. Peace, acceptance, guilt. I think that's fear, abundance. That's what I'm saying. Like, in order for some type of peace to be about, whether that's an individual, a group needing peace, a peace of mind, that issue or whatever the hell is out the way, they tasked somebody and somebody accepted to unalive them for abundance. Again, it's almost like, I'm not saying this is how it literally went. It could have just been people conversating and, having a little meeting. They like, yeah, I'm tired of woo woo woo, doo doo doo. Okay? But this is somebody with, this is an opportunity that somebody is presenting. Again, it feels like to multiple people. Like, I need this done. I have an opportunity. You can make some money, whatever. And it's somebody deciding to take on that task. Okay, let's ask again. Just see if we get the same energy. Why did Christopher unalive Matthew and Savannah? So far, it's coming up like somebody wanted a new beginning, aka, oops, I didn't even throw all them damn cards. But again, the last card is showing an offer here. That somebody wanted to separate themselves from a family, and somebody, based off of somebody wanted to separate from them, they felt a way about it. Okay. And so it was kind of out of their hands, and they had to do what they had to do based off of somebody wanting to disconnect from a situation. Did Matthew or Savannah do anything personally to Christopher? Did Matthew and Savannah allegedly offend Christopher personally? Yes or no? Make it plain and clear. Did Matthew and Savannah offend Christopher? Let's go ahead and clear this up. Okay, show me about that Nine of Swords. Again, it's just because somebody wanted to freaking walk away. There's a few different reasons, but somebody wanted to walk away. Why the Queen of Wands? All these eights popping up. Why the Ace of Swords? Why the Page of Wands? Yeah, I just... Just let me see. Think of one or two more questions. Did Christopher do this on his own, allegedly? Did Christopher decide to do this on his own, or did somebody ask him to? Clarity, please, and thank you. Did Christopher do this on his own? Did Christopher do this on his own? Unalive Savannah and Matthew on his own? Did he take it upon himself? Yes or no? Did Christopher take this upon himself to harm? Five of Cups. Three of Swords. Ace of Wands. Three of Pentacles. Alright, again, Five of Swords. Sun card. Ace of Pentacles. I feel like there's other people involved here. Again, people could have been talking shit and he took it upon himself, like, I'll do it. I'll show everybody I can do it. Okay. Or somebody asked him. I'm gonna clarify. And it's alleged. I could be wrong, yeah. Okay. Tell me about that Five of Cups. That's Eight of Pentacles, y'all. That's work. That's school. That's craft. Take it how y'all want to. Three of Pentacles. I mean, Three of Swords. Why? Why is the Three of Swords? Hangman. Hierophant. That's a contract. That's a contract. The Hierophant could be more authority. It could be a doctor. It could be a lawyer. It could be somebody with, rank and power. It could be contracts. It could be things dealing with the law. It could be paperwork. Okay. Why the Ace of Wands? Six of Swords. Something had to be done to take things into calmer waters. This was a equal give and take here. Somebody did something for something. Again, this is a past situation. or a past person involved here, or something that was done in the past. Okay. Why the Three of Pentacles? That is community. That is people working together, as you can see the card displaying. But again, somebody no longer wanted to be a part of this. Judgment by the Emperor. I don't really feel like the Emperor is the father, but it could be the father. Let's do this one, and then we're going to ask what we can see next, and that'll be that. So tell me more about, did Christopher do this on his own? Like he just decided on his own to do this, or was there other people? Pride, success came out, and peace again. All right. Abundance again on the back with denial. All right, let's get these up. I had thought about something else I wanted to ask, but I forgot that freaking quick. Oh, okay. I wanted to ask, was Christopher alone when he did this? Besides, obviously, Matthew and Savannah, was Christopher with anybody else? If so, show me how many other people were there. Was Christopher there alone? Did he commit this crime alone? Not the aftermath cleaning up, as we all know, but did the actual unaliving, was it only done by Christopher, or was there anyone else? Was there anyone else that committed this crime with Christopher besides the cleanup? Was there anyone there? We got the King of Wands. Tell me more. Anybody else there with Christopher when he unalived? Knight of Pentacles, when he unalived Matthew. Okay. So far, it's making me feel like he was there alone. We do have that Nine of Pentacles again. We only have this King of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords is what came out. So let's clarify and see what else we get. Why the King of Wands? Queen of Swords, tell me more. Tell me more. And the Tower. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles. Ten of Wands, Eight of Wands, and then why the Ten of Swords? I'm seeing a phone call. I'm seeing a delay. Okay. I almost feel like maybe, I don't know. It's because I'm seeing a phone call that's not going through, or somebody's not answering. And or after this was done, there was a phone call or some type of signal, if you will, that this is done. So let's clarify a little bit more. Let's use this one. Patience, like I said. So this could also just be him waiting, watching, you know, trying to wait for the right moment to strike. But we also have service here. I feel good when I can help others. And it could have been somebody else that maybe was going to be a part of this, but they didn't think that he would really go through with it, or then they got scared or whatever. Or I could just be wrong on that part. But again, it's coming up here with pride, discipline, doubt, and service. We got love on top with adversity. What's back here? Blame and success. So it could just been him. I do feel like there is another younger energy here. I don't know. All right, so let's just go ahead and do this last one. Y'all have any thoughts or theories based off what we got here today? Let me know. Okay, make sure y'all hit that like button. What can we see next in the Savannah Soto and Matthew Guerra's case when it comes to Christopher Preciado, or in general? What can we see next with this case? What can we see next with this case of Savannah Soto and Matthew Guerra? That went back in. Tell me more. What's going on? What's going to happen next in this case? What's going to happen next in this case? Okay. It seems like the direction of this case may change fairly quickly. This could be another press conference. Yeah, okay. Excuse me. Let's just go ahead and start clarifying. Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, they could be turning on each other, but somebody's going to be saying something different than what they were previously saying. I just feel like somebody's making a deal with the police, but for certain, I do feel like the direction is changing of the case itself, or the direction that some of the folks involved are going. So tell me about this here. Tell me about that. See, like somebody else here, I don't know if there's another connection of somebody being unalived or unaliving themselves, or it could be kind of outside of this, but also connected. I feel like it's an announcement of somebody passing. Give me one more there. This could just be health. Maybe that somebody's just having bad health. It's coming with the Emperor here. But again, this could be a press conference. I think I'm going to take that Emperor. Tell me more about the Hierophant. Tell me about the Six of Swords here. One more. Yeah, I feel like somebody changed their story. Let's look a little deeper real quick. Empathy. Even there could be like something like a statement from one of the perps, or this could also be like family members of the victims or whatnot. Well, I see a few little things, but I'm not getting anything super major. I mean, I guess it could be major, but I ain't picking up too much. But I feel like people close to the people involved could be speaking here. This could be more friends speaking out and stuff. I'm going to use this deck real quick, and that is it. Make sure y'all please do hit this like button. I don't know, like somebody thinks it's a joke or something. Like, I've been getting that through the whole time I've been looking through this case. Like, somebody just thinks it's funny. I got a sick sense of humor. And this could be their like defense mechanism, if you will. Anything else? Oh, come on. God damn. And then I also feel like there's a moment of hush hush on this. I don't necessarily feel like it's a gag order, but it could be. But so there could be a few more things coming out. Then I feel like this is kind of like people not really paying attention to it that much no more until like maybe the summer. All right, y'all. I guess that is all I have for you right now, and I'll see y'all next time. Later.